What's up, everybody? Today we've got a very special episode of the pod for you. We're going to be looking at decks. I've got some decks. My good pal Capsy's got some decks. I've got some decks from North, Aztec, and Tilt. We're going to be taking a look at the 7-wides. Capsy's got some decks from Ethic, Native, and Proto. And we'll get right to it. All right, you guys, we're going to take a quick look at this video of the 7-wide decks. The fellas are going to do some tricks. They're going to test out what they like about the deck and give you a little review. And then we'll get into some specifications after that. This video is from the Lair Shop. Please check them out. Shout out to them. And that's the description real quick if you want to pause and have a look. This video is from September 2022. And let's get right to it.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Lair. I'm Carson. I'm here with Taylor, and I'm here with Jared. Jared, what are we doing today?
Today we're doing the 3 7-wide comparison videos. So if you guys have been watching for the last 8 or 9 months, we did our first impressions on the North 7, the Aztec 7, a week or two ago. We did the Tilt 7.
I only have a little
Today,
bit of knowledge on
we got
these.
all 3 setups built up. They are
But,
a little bit different. The North
I
one
had
has
more
aluminum
knowledge
bars, but they're all pretty similar
yesterday
weight.
when
So
we were
that's what we're going to be doing
trying
today,
to
comparing it all.
figure this video
Basically, how
out.
we're going to be doing it. Each of us, we're going to be doing 3 tricks. So say, for example, I'm going to do a board slide on a flat down rail. I have to do it on the North setup, the 7 setup, the Tilt setup, and the Aztec one. At the end of the video,
All right, we got the Aztec Europa, we got the Tilt Formula, and we got the North Horizon decks, everybody.
Which one we like the best and why. And
I have a feeling because North
Taylor.
decks are heavier, the North
What?
deck is going to be a little heavier.
All right, you're up. We're going to start. I'm going to go with this thing. We're going to start off with a 50 trick because they're 7s. We're going to go bar 50.
No, the Europa is a curved bottom, right? Hold on. I want to
Yeah, the Europa. Yeah, indeed, curved bottom, bro.
see him
All right,
grab it
you're
because
up.
I think I
We're gonna
saw
start.
it curved a
I'm
little
going to go
bit.
with
Oh, I can't really see it from this direction.
All right, let me
trick because they're 7s.
let me explain it to you, bro.
Bar front 50 whip.
Yes, bro.
Alright, so with the curve on the Europa, right? Imagine the concave at the deck goes the whole from the top. The concave on the top of the deck, right? Imagine it goes all the way through to the bottom. So basically, the concave you're standing on, the underside of that is the roundness of the deck, essentially. I'm not 100% correct in what I'm saying, but I'm close. You know what I mean? Like if you imagine standing on the concave on like the top of the deck, imagine the same roundness at the bottom of the deck, and that's essentially how the Europa is.
Kinda, yeah.
But I rode the Europa 2. I rode the Europa 2 Aztec, the Austin Coates SIG. I believe it's Austin Coates. A great deck. The learning curve is definitely a thing. So getting used to the rounded part of the bottom is definitely, you're not going to work that out on your first try. It threw me off quite a bit. But it was a very enjoyable deck. It's just 7-wide a bit awkward for me. I'm not a guy for a 7-wide.
No, I don't think I would.
I think they're tremendously cool though.
I would definitely get like a 6-7 or like a 6-8 if they have 6-8s. I don't think I like a 7.
Tilt, yeah. But sliding wise, so far, it's the North. So next, we're going to go to the down, the
He
flat bar,
says
the
that
small
North
one.
slides the
So we're
better.
going to go 50-50 board,
out
back
of
lip, 3 downhill,
the
my favorite
3.
trick. Okay, we're going to go
So, they're doing combos as well. It's the same deck though. Aztec. The Horizon neck and down tube are so like iconic in every like model of Horizon.
Well, that one was first try. Okay, tilt was good. It slid pretty well, and it spins decently nice. North, it's about mid-range. Aztec slides really good in 50s because it's on the double peg thing, but the boards and the back libs are like, so far.
Cause of the curved
We
bottom.
have tilt
That's
and
why
North,
he's saying it like
and
that.
Aztec and last. For my last trick, we're gonna do 5-0 heel. We'll test the dropouts. Okay.
5 O's. Okay.
That was easy, dude.
I feel like it looks like the tilt is sliding more, or better at least.
I want to do one more trick because I want to do one more trick, but that's breaking the rules.
As you know, bro, I only ride the 622
Yeah, but you
But-
ride a formula as well, right?
Formula. Yeah, correct. Yeah, I ride a Formula, dude. The paint that's on it, like the gloss sort of
Yeah.
paint, yo, it slides tremendously well, bro. Like going from the native. I think it's the Advent Refined deck on the Canopy because I had the Canopy complete. I think it's the Advent Refined deck.
Okay.
The paint is like, it's not like a gloss paint. It's more like a matte paint, and that shit's sticky. Like you need to wax shit up good to be grinding on that. On the Formula, you jump on, boom, battery, brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
So
awesome.
I'd assume the 7Y is going to be the same.
I would
And the
assume-
fellas in the video, they're saying it's grinding pretty good.
So what I know about all three of these 7 wides is that North is the heaviest, and Aztec is not that far from weight wise the second one from Tilt, and Tilt is the lightest out of these. So Tilt's like
Hold on, brother.
close to 4.5 pounds. I don't remember what that was in kg, but I think it was like 2. Remember? I was like, oh, it's 2 kilograms, bro.
I'm back with you.
Oh, you didn't hear what I said?
No, my housemate was at my door. Sorry, bro.
I said I think the Tilt is the lightest one. It's 4.5 pounds, but I think yesterday, remember, it was 2.06 kilograms or something like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's pretty light for a 7 wide.
Yeah, dude. When I rode the Europa 2, little heavy for my liking. But then again, it could have been that I just wasn't used to a 7 wide. You know what I mean? It might not have even been too heavy. It might have not been used to the size of it.
Just had that
Great deck, but 7 wides are tremendously great for cruising, bro. Like rolling down the street.
Oh, I bet.
Fuck yeah.
I bet.
They feel so good under your feet, bro. Not gonna lie.
I bet. Especially if you have like 12 standard or something like that, it'd be.
I haven't. On a side note, I know we're trying to do decks, but like I haven't ridden 12 standard wheels, man. I've only gone up to 115s because that's like what my deck can run, and my fork is 115s.
Yeah, I mean, my deck and fork I think can fit 125, so I'm gonna give that a shot. I'm gonna give 125 12 standard a shot. By 30, bro, it's gonna be chilling. But
Hell yeah.
you wanna slide back into the video?
We have the North and
Let's
we have
get
the
to it.
Aztec. No. Switch to North and the Aztec. The North is last.
North is
Aztec
last.
second. And stuff on the bottom here on like a rail. That leaves
Oh,
us
nah.
with the North. The North
On my
7 wide
Formula deck,
is
bro,
by far my
with
favorite.
the
Slides
tilt
well, it doesn't have
headset
stupid cutout in the bottom.
and the tilt rigid fork, like,
Oh yeah, no, that I've
There-
seen
there's-
pictures.
there's
it looks
no
so
im-
flush, bro.
thank you, man. There's no, like, with all the tilt, like the headset, the fork, and the deck, bro,
Yeah.
there's no you can't feel any imperfections when you're throwing bar spins. Like, it's
So
fucking
it's
great.
buttery, yeah.
Yeah.
I would assume it would be because you're running like tilt parts, so like all that area is the same company, so it all is used to being that dimensions and everything that a tilt fork is, a tilt clamp is. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, dude.
put the
All right, let's carry
parts
on.
together.
Sorry, I keep getting distracted, bro. My
No,
fault,
it's all
my
good.
fault. But
If you're weight weenie, then
It's all good. I
that
think I want to
sucks,
get a pair of Sentries, bro.
but deal with it. Number 1 is North.
You want to try out the 5 back sweep?
I want to try it out.
23 and a half is too long. If we had that in 23, that'd be the best 7 wide on God.
I have to cut them down though.
Currently on the market, I would agree.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'll tell you after the pod.
Sorry, bro.
Can't keep going off topic. Sorry, bro. A little bit of dial-up brain still.
At appropriate height. I'll just do a board slide. I'll do front board on this rail, and then we'll see which one feels the best.
What were you gonna say, brother?
I've blanked now. Don't worry. It'll come back to me. Oh, yeah. With the curved bottom of the Aztec, that North grind looks really like smooth. But with the curved bottom of the Aztec, bro, you know how like when you do like a board slide or like a feeble, if you lean too far, your scooter's gonna slip out.
With the North, for some reason, I don't know what it is.
Like with the Aztec, you kind of feel like that's gonna happen, but because it's curved, it kind of just rolls into the next bit of weight. Like,
just because of the paint job on it. The North kind of has a little bit of friction, which kind of
I enjoyed it.
Aztec is just, it's a wild
I just
card.
couldn't ride it too well.
I don't feel like relearning grinds, but I would ride that deck. If
What is that?
We're
Tilt one?
gonna cover the crook because I feel like with sevens, you have a lot of crook room. Let's just do it on the rail, like that square out rail. So for those of you who don't know what a crook is, this is a crook.
I know that's a proto full knuckle though.
I'm probably gonna die, dude. So I explained what a crook was. Tilt does this thing where they have this, which is supposed to help you lock in for crooks, which I personally don't like when something like this, not that big of a spot. So for the crook, least favorite's the tilt, then second this one again because it's just the flat across. All in all, this one works the best, the North. If I were to stick with one permanently, I'd probably just go with the tilt just because it's a lot lighter than the North and I'm not a fan of this one. So this is last, second, and tilt's my favorite. So that's my thoughts. I'd go tilt.
My turn. 3 tricks, 9 total. First trick.
I think the first dude was North, the second dude said tilt. But see how like he's grinding and he's leaning, but it's not like shooting out from under him?
Yeah.
The curve kind of helps with that, bro.
Yeah.
But if you're not used to it, it's gonna feel like it feels awkward as fuck when like even if you just jump into a feeble on a ledge and you're not ready for the curve, bro, it feels mad weird.
We kind of covered this in the first video.
Well, to me it did anyway.
How to grind again when you do board slides. It's like you can get perfectly in the middle. If you lean too much forward, you guys saw if Carson's putting the clip in, you kind of just stuck and went forward. And then if you lean a little bit too far back, you're just slipping out. So it's kind of hit or miss for that one. I will admit the 50s are really good on that deck because the peg-ish dropouts on it, you kind of just lock right in. But other than that, I'm loving the tilt so far. So next, we'll check a flare fly out of the corner.
I mean, this isn't really all the deck does, but I guess
a bit of impact, bro.
I guess it would be feel, like the feel of like the impact. I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be, but it also tests like doing a flare fly out like that. It tests if the deck's gonna bend and shit. You know what I mean?
Too much
I guess you can do it on a 7-1. He obviously
on it, but I think
clearly shows it, but like
then the North and then the Aztec.
Not a lot of people who are riding a 7-1 is doing that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
A continuous cycle here.
Yeah, I know, it was pretty dope.
It was dope, but like nobody's doing that.
Double heel off.
They're looking at ledges and all that shit like that.
I don't want to double heel off.
North.
Oh.
You good?
Yeah, it didn't hurt that
I
much.
kind of expected the wheel to D-hub then in my brain, bro.
Imagine. Yeah, the tilt looks
Yo,
so
I wish
better.
we had a picnic table at our local state parks.
A little bit of a switch up here. The one that
Around where I
was
live.
the North one. I did die on the first time doing it, but compared to the Aztec and the tilt, I did love the way that the North spin a lot more than the other two. For grinds strictly just of the deck itself, I like the tilt one the best.
On the corner.
Second, North. Third, Aztec.
I'm up. I'm gonna pick 3 tricks. Gonna be pretty straightforward tricks because I am not used to riding 7 wide.
So far, bro, they're saying that two of them,
We're gonna
I
start
think,
off
like,
on this
two
hill.
of
I'm
them,
gonna
like,
do a triple downside
tilt.
whip on
One
each.
dude like the North deck, but it's pretty unanimous to the 3 dudes at the moment that they're not really a fan of the Europa.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Unfortunate.
First thoughts on that trick. I gotta say, I think the tilt whipped the best out of the 3 of those, in my opinion. I know Jared just said that he thought the North one whipped the best. I actually found, for this trick in particular, the North felt the hardest for me, and I think maybe that's because of the weight of it. The tilt was my favorite for that. Second up, the Europa, and then third, the North for this trick. But we're gonna try and do some other stuff.
Cool
I'm gonna try and do a rail
snake
trick. I'm
rumble
not very good at
type
rail
style.
stuff, but on that rail over there, I'm gonna...
He's on the Aztec at the moment, that's why he's getting a little trouble. Oh, you see it? You see
Yep.
it? Save that ground. See, like, I feel like the tilt is easier.
From what
to
you guys have
save
seen already in this video, everybody's been bashing the Europa for having the kind of
I think he likes it,
rounded
actually.
deck bottom. For me personally, on this trick, it felt the nicest. I know it's like very hit and miss with using the Europa for grinding because, like everyone else has said, there is a learning curve to it. When you do get a good one
I don't
like
think
that,
I would
it
like a
feels
Europa
really good. Like, that
personally,
one felt the best
but
out of the 3.
any other
So yeah,
Aztec
I would
deck,
say
probably.
I like the Europa, I think the best for this trick, followed by the North and then the tilt. So we're gonna pick one more trick.
Inward, out of this bank.
Okay, yeah, we'll do inward out of the bank.
Oh, that's the North.
Oh boy.
Okay. First tee on the tilt.
Well, I'd say that was pretty similar to how I felt with the triple down whip. Tilt felt the best. I found the
it's
North
the lightest,
probably the most difficult. The Europa kind of in the middle.
All that weight.
So tilt, Europa,
Yeah.
North for that comparison. But overall, I think they're honestly all good in their own ways. They all
Yeah, they all have their
something
own
that they're
purpose.
really great for. Personally, my favorite, I'd probably say, I want to say the tilt is probably my favorite.
Is it necessary? Remember, people got mad. We said it wasn't necessary. A lot of us said it wasn't
I think
necessary,
it is.
but then
Depends
people
on
were
your
like,
style
"Scooter
and
Brad
everything,
was
though."
talking." We said it's pointless to have something that big. Is it still pointless? I don't think so.
I don't think so, no. It's not for everybody, of course, but there are riders that it definitely is for, and now there's actually options for riders to pick which 7 wide they would like, because now a few companies have them. If you are in the market for a 7 wide, I think this video is a good demonstration of what kind of tricks you might be doing and which would be best for each of those. So I think, honestly, the North is like a really well put together deck. I do really like it. It's probably the heaviest of the 3, but it really isn't that bad. If you're getting a 7 wide, you should be ready to get a heavier deck regardless. The Europa honestly isn't a bad option either. I really like it. The rest of the riders had issues with the grinding on it. If you do get like a good grind on it, then like it does feel good. But yeah, there is a learning curve to it. But overall, my favorite was the tilt 7 wide. All right.
Side note before we go into specs, I think it's pretty unanimous. The tilt one is gonna be like your first pick probably because everybody's raving about it, and then if you have a specific type of style,
North falls in second, I reckon.
Yeah, I would say the North, even though it's more heavy than all of them. I would say the North because they were saying it slid pretty well as well. So, but I think if you're a specific rider, the Europa would fit you. But like you got to try it and see it to like if you like it, which. I don't know, man. If you can get it like secondhand instead of like buying a new one, that'd be cool. But
that's what I did, bro.
I wouldn't ride one personally. That curved bottom throws me off.
I got my 7 wide Europa 2 secondhand off one of my homies. And yeah, for cruising, bro, for rolling along, it was bloody fantastic, mate. Like, it was fucking brilliant for like just rolling along down the street. But for tricks, I wasn't really like a fan.
Probably feels a little
But
limiting.
as you know, bro, not only do I ride a scooter, but I skateboard as well. So like a 7 wide deck has a certain appeal to my brain. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it wasn't for me.
No, it's all good. Everybody has their own like preference and stuff like that when it comes to decks. That's why you're here. I think that's why we're probably here, just showcasing them. But I don't think I would ride the Europa. But the North, I don't think I would ride it. If I can get a tilt one, I would definitely try it, just because it's a little lighter. I mean, it is a 7 wide, so it's going to be heavy regardless. But maybe a Ventura 7 wide.
They do that. Native does a 7 wide.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Mm.
But let's show some photos and here, because we're looking at 7 wides. 23 and 24 length, 4.6 pounds for the 23 length. Foot space 16.5 inches on the 23 length option, and on the 24 length option we have 17.5 space inches. All right, that is not that bad. The head tube angle is 84. It's only M8, and it's up to 115s only. 24 or 30 mils. Obviously, you can't put any pegs on the back, but you could on the front of your forks. Can't run 12 standard. You probably could if you did some spacer type of thing, but I wouldn't recommend it. Hardware, you got your brake, your axle, your spacers. Okay, so the Europa 7 wide is Aztec's widest deck available. The 7 wide allows for boundaries in scootering to be pushed to its limits. Missing grinds will be a thing in the past. The second version of the Europa has been optimized to be lighter and even lighter than the smaller 6.6 deck. Has a convex bottom, as we've been talking about. It makes balancing on rails and ledges easier to do, but I feel like the reviews off the other video don't really make that description like what that description is. But
yeah, but they were all picking on the curve, bro. That's what they didn't like, is the curve.
They might have psyched themselves out though as well.
Yeah,
I don't think it's that dramatic. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's mellow, bro. It's not like you're jumping onto a circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's mellow.
Got some speed holes. Nah, it's just probably for weight. I don't know.
Oh, on the Europa, go on that side view a sec, bro. Like the first picture.
Yeah.
See those gussets?
Yeah, those look sharp.
They are incredibly sharp, bro. When you get this deck, sand the motherfucking gussets down, people, and you will thank me later. They are incredibly sharp, and you will cut yourself running your finger on them.
I'm not gonna lie. Who's getting the 24-inch length? Because there are only 2s in stock, but the 23 has more in stock. That's insane. There's some big boys out there riding some big scoots.
Yeah.
All
right. So we got 4.56 pounds, about 4.5 pounds. We've got 23.5 length, 23.5. It's a 7 wide, obviously. You've got 17.1 inches of foot space. That's from your head tube to your brake or fender. Only M8 axles, up to 120 wheels. You can run 24s with spacers or 30 without spacers. Front pegs compatible, not back. It's got the dropouts. You're all good. 12 standard wheels is a no, and the doesn't come with grip tape, but you're gonna get grip tape anyway. And 24 mil spacers and axles included. Let's go.
I was just about to mention the welded dropouts. I kind of want to try a tilt deck for the welded dropouts just because of that reason, but I don't. Kind of throwing me off, but I kind of like it at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yo, I'm a fan of the welded shit on the tilt deck, but I will tell ya, with the dropouts, I'm scared of 5.0s because I don't want to crunch them in and not be able to get my wheel off. All right.
Okay.
So we got the North Horizon. I nearly said holiday. We got the North Horizon extra large deck. It says 7 wide. You can get 7 by 23. You can get 7 wide by 23.5 long. The specs 6061 T6 aluminum, 83.5 head tube angle. I'm more of a 84 guy myself, but
I was gonna say 44. Where you get one of those, man?
Oh, bro, don't you worry. I know some people. No, I'm
the Razor Fuller days we're talking about.
3D forged head tube. You've got 3 degrees of concave, rounded edges, and it includes spaces to fit 30mm wide wheels. That's the North Horizon deck.
Side views, we got the bottom. It's pretty much flat except for the little channel in the middle.
Yeah, I fuck with the bottom of that, and that 7 graphic, the simple. I like that simple graphic there. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
I fuck with that.
It shows the.
I fuck with that too. Actually, that's a good little feature.
And then North always has the little gold end, so that's pretty much a North thing that they do. I like the little brake though, the little brake fender, like a little flex fender kind of.
I wish more companies would start putting the bolts on the bottom of the deck, but for the brake. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think Ethic does that. I'm pretty sure with most of their decks, most of them. I'm not sure if it's all of them. Don't want to be wrong here. Everybody wondering about weight.
5 pounds, 7.7 ounces.
7.7 ounces. So that's like close to 5.5 pounds, bro. I don't know. That's like. I would say that's like 3.5, 4 kilograms, bro, for you. That's pretty.
What's the weight? Sorry, bro. I was looking at my phone.
So I'll just do it right now. I'll do 5.5 pounds to kilograms.
Oh.
It's almost two. Oh, I didn't know if I was right or not, but I just don't know what kilogram. I don't know what the.
This is a little bit chunky, bro.
But yeah, it is chunky. But
2.4, nearly 2.5 kilos, man. That's a bit chunky.
Compare that to tilt.
Look at that dude. That's a whole half a kilogram lighter, bro. Like, all right. What's the Europa, please, brother?
It's 4.61. You want the conversion?
Yeah. Can you get me the kilograms? Because so far the North deck is the heaviest, but
that's not that bad compared to.
The North's the heaviest.
Yeah.
All right. Hectic, dude.
Yeah, Aztec usually has light decks, but I didn't think the tilt would have been lighter.
Shout out to North for taking scooter riders for a free gym session. You know what I'm saying?
We're already.
What have you got for me to start off with, bro?
We're already here, so I'm gonna pull up the Ventura 7Y.
All right, Aussie, oi, oi, oi. Shout out Native. Shout out Regan Thompson.
What we got? So they're sold out on the wall. That's not a shocker. So we have 4 colorways sold out. We got black, red, blue, and we got raw. Personally, bro, this blue looks insane.
Yeah, I like the blue.
Insane.
But
let's go through.
I'm a fan of the amber colorway, bro. The red one. Yep.
Yeah.
So I got my red bars, you know. Yeah.
No, those
what do we got?
bars look great, but we got 23, 23.5, 24. Of course, the 7 wide fits up to 120 with the stock brake, 125 if the brake is removed or an aftermarket brake. We can fit 8 standard, 24 mil, and 30 mil. We can run 12 standard and 12 standard in 30 mil. The front has possibility of pegs. Obviously, not the back though, because it's a box deck. And like I said, it's 12 standard, and the hardware included doesn't specify, but clearly it shows the deck comes with
hardware and brake. That'd be bolts in the brake. Yeah.
Yeah. It's 84-degree head tube angle as well.
Can you show me the deck in red, brother?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Yeah, fuck with that.
Yeah, it looks like a paint.
Yeah, so we're both a fan. Yeah, I was just gonna comment on that, bro.
Brushed on, yeah.
Yeah, we are both a fan of like that brush stroke sort of graphic.
Look at the raw one. Like you see that? Like it looks industrial almost. Like it's been.
Is there a bottom view of the raw deck? Oh, there is. Fuck yeah. Can I have the bottom view of the raw deck, please, bro? Yeah, look at that. See, even that's got like a fucking texture to it. Like, yeah, I fuck with
like
that.
Yeah.
That's a W from Native.
Because
That's it. Yeah. Oh, that's
shows
sick.
the
That's
bottom
like
more.
smoke, bro. You know, like.
I like how the bottom is. It doesn't look like the bottom is completely flat. I don't think so. It has that little
No, it's
ridge.
not.
A
It's
little
not,
bit.
bro. It's got It's so that that middle. See where the logo is and the
Right
bolts for
here.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that middle bit
Like a
is
little
like curved
channel.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it goes in a little bit.
Helps your grinds.
Yep. So the reason for cutouts and shit like that for people that don't know, it gives less surface area on your grind, so that way there's less friction, so you slide better. That's the whole point of a cutout, and it also saves weight. But for the reason of a cutout on the bottom is less surface area, so you grind better.
So, I have him muted, but shout out to Isolito Paolo. But Isolito, we're gonna use your video to see what the deck looks like for our eyes and not in just picture form, more of a video 3D form. He's speaking in the front of the video, and I'm not sure what language he is speaking, man. So I can't really it doesn't make sense to listen to it. Yeah, that deck looks. Look at yeah, bro. Look at the way the raw one looks.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
84
I don't like the fucking
big middle.
cutout.
I don't mind it for the weight aspect. I think it was 2.13 kilograms. This scooter, which was like 4.7 or 4.8 or something like that, wasn't heavier than the North one, I don't think. Oh my god, yeah, this deck is meant for ledges, cruising, street only.
Bro, like cruising on a 7 wide. Amazing, bro. Like, brother. Amazing. Alright?
Yeah. No, I would definitely get one of the blue or the red ones. And if I didn't have that, I would just go for the raw. But dang, that really looks good. Is this a green one? Bro?
Yeah, that's called the moss colorway, bro. Yeah.
Bro, that's let's go check this out real quick since we're on the venture at the moment. They only have it in 6x22 at the moment, I guess. It's still, bro, that dude. Shout out, man. Shout out to the boys. Dude, it looks awesome. I love how it's got like that. It's like a painting almost.
Yeah, it's dope, man.
Yeah.
I was
I love it. I love it.
I was actually hoping. Sorry, bro. Talking about bars a second.
Yeah, yeah.
When I got the yield bars, bro, I was really hoping that it was in the moss colorway. I was gonna get the green over the blue and or the red, but they didn't have the yield bars in the moss colorway.
I think either way, if you went red or green, it still would look amazing.
It's the proto deck, and you know how I know that?
I will be putting a proto deck up, but
Proto's your fucking
right
favorite.
now. You know what? I'm saving proto for last.
I told you, fans. I mean, I told you, chat. Yo, I'm a tilt guy. Capsy's a proto guy. That's how we roll.
For me, it goes proto, ethic, and tilt in my top 3, but that can get saved for a later date. All right, man.
I haven't wrote any ethic parts, so I don't have a say on them yet.
Well, guess what? You're gonna have a say because you're gonna be reading the specifications, brother.
All right, gang. So on the 19.7-inch long deck, you've got a weight of 2.5, just about pounds, 2.53. On the 21.3-inch long, it's a 2.62 pounds, and on the 22.8, you've got 2.7 pounds of weight. They're the 3 lengths that I just mentioned. The width, 5.5 wide, 6082 aluminum, head tube angle 83. Access compatibility is only 8 standard wheels. The wheels are up to 120s you can ride. only 24s, front compatible pegs with pegs, and a back no because the dropouts obviously it's boxed. 12 standard wheel compatibility is no. Grip tape, it comes gripped. Shout out to Ethic. Yo, and hardware and brakes included is the pre-cut grip tape. You've got your Torx 40 wrench, and you've got your axles included. Let's go.
You don't like to cut out in the front. I know that for a fact because you're gonna mention something about it. Cause you
And it's
mentioned
on the
something about
back,
it.
bro.
You mentioned something about it before, but I actually kind of like the Pandemonium cutout personally.
I'm not fussed about a cutout on the bottom, but a cutout on your head tube, bro. That's just letting dust into your shit. Like,
I like the.
not a fan, brother.
Like
Not a fan.
I like the front plate.
Yep. I'm digging it.
It looks like you're gonna hit.
I don't know.
On it.
See on the left. Go back to the front angle for me, brother.
This one.
Yeah, that might be. No. The diagonal. Yeah. See on the left-hand side of the crook groove, right? See how it goes? It goes in that little bit. No. On the other side, like under the head tube, in the middle bit. See how there's like the shadow? No. All right. Go to the left.
Am I cold or hot?
There. Yeah. See that? Go back where you were, like a centimeter to your right. Yeah. See that shadow?
Yeah.
That is just to the left of your cursor now. See how the crook groove goes in a little bit and it's not like pushed forward, it's sunken in a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to affect anything, but in my brain I feel like that would affect your blunts and crooks, but I can't do either of them, so I have no clue. I'm just making note of that because I saw it, you know?
They say it's a street park style hybrid. It's kind of a hybrid deck, but it looks like a hybrid deck, but honestly, you're only running park with this. I mean, you can go to street parks DIYs, but I don't think anybody's going like into the street riding with the Pandemonium box deck. I mean, unless you got money like that.
What is it, 5.5?
It's a 5.5. You can only run 24 mil by 120s. For everybody who knows kilograms, we got 1.2
kgs
for the
less
largest
old
size, bro.
That's a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's insane. For a 5.5 by 22.8, that's a pretty big boy. However you want to put it. That's in millimeters if anybody knows millimeters. I think it comes in raw. I like the raw better personally on the Ethic decks. Yeah, with the black fender, it looks dope.
Is it raw? Oh, it is a raw. I was gonna say, is it a chrome or is it a raw? But no, it's
a
raw.
True raw.
Yeah.
I love the raw on the Ethic parts. It looks dope.
Yeah, that looks nice with the blacked out graphic rather than the white text on the black deck.
There is a video. I think this is Y Dog speaking. So let's go with it.
Welcome back for another product overview. Today we'll be taking a look at the Ethic Pandemonium V2 boxed deck. This deck comes in two colorways, matte black and raw. For its size, it's 5.5 inches wide and it comes in three lengths, 19.7 inches,
pretty much everything we went over, but you kind of get to see the deck in somebody's hands.
Yeah, you get to have a look at it.
The deck is 13 inches. The foot space for the 21.3 inch version of the deck.
The thing that throws me off about it is the head tube.
And the foot
like
space
how
for
like
the 22.8
not weak it looks,
version
but like
of the deck is 16.1
just the style of the head tube. Like if
I feel like if an Ethic deck's gonna break.
6082 aluminum, which is
What did you say, bro? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's all good. I've only heard about Ethic dropouts breaking a little bit, but like personally, I think you can always replace them unless you bend the back ends of the
As is the case with all Ethic decks,
yeah.
the brake is mounted on the bottom.
What I was gonna say, dude.
This means you can
Bro,
only run
hold on.
Ethic
The head
brakes
tube,
or fenders
I
on this
feel like
deck.
you would crack
And
it
it's
instantly.
compatible
Like,
with
That's what I was about to say, bro. Like, if an Ethic deck, well, let's not say all of them. Let's just say if a Pandemonium deck was gonna break, your head tube's snapping off. That's
you only have
that's
1, 2,
that's
3,
yeah, that's the weak
4.
point of this deck is the head tube. Like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Oh, wait.
So, all right,
Look at this tool.
New Torx 40 axle And the proper Torx wrench is included with the deck, so you don't need to get
Oh, yeah, it's like a Phillips head screwdriver, like Allen key, Torx wrench. All right, yeah, that's cool.
Locks into place in the rear dropout, meaning you only need one tool to tighten your wheel down.
Oh wait, speaking of the dropouts, what I was saying about it.
Speaking of the dropouts, this deck has a fully boxed rear end with aluminum dropout inserts to make sure your grinds are smooth.
I want to show the image of the
place in the
rear. You see how that little thing right there is part of the deck?
Yeah.
People on, like, at least I know, like, the Lindworm, people are bending these instantly, like, because they're putting force on the dropouts. So it's bending the deck, and it snaps the dropouts. That's something to look out for. I know. But I don't know about the Pandemonium. This is the V2, so box deck, so it's
wide blunt plate to help lock in a
it's a new Kevin DeMay
it has two
invention.
Rails, with the middle section having a bit of concave.
Kind of.
Shout out to Kevin.
Weight and also reduce friction.
True pioneer of our sport, you guys.
Itself, while similar to the last Pandemonium, has been slightly redesigned and reinforced to make it even lighter while still maintaining strength. The front of the head tube has a cutout to show your fork, and the Ethic logo is also cut out in the front of the deck.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Area. Now, for the most impressive thing about this deck, let's see how much it weighs.
So what size do they have?
With all the included hardware,
so this is the smallest one.
The 19.7-inch version of the deck weighs in at about 2.52 pounds. The 21.3-inch version weighs in at 2.65 pounds. And the 22.8 version is 2.79 pounds. This is one of, if not the lightest box decks on the market, especially for its size. So if you're looking for a really lightweight street or hybrid style deck, pick this up at the Vault Pro Scooters.
They make, but they're short. They make small ones, but they're short.
Yeah, they like park ones, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty short.
What the flip?
Proto deck and head tube I want to show soon is the the Eclipse deck. Excuse me, we were just looking at the space deck. The Eclipse deck, and it's 5.5. It offers 21.5, 22 length, 22.5, and 23 length options on the deck, and 83-degree angle on the head tube. The bolts and everything come with the head tube when you purchase it. Obviously, if you're not familiar, you need to. These are two-piece decks. Andrew Bouchard is like the goat of scootering, and he insists that this is how it's supposed to be done. And we'll give it a shot. We'll check it out. It doesn't really show the front cutout of what the deck is supposed to look like, does it really? There we go. There we go. So we have the tongue lock groove right here, and there it goes in. You have your 3 bolts on each side, tightens in, and then we're gonna go to the back. You buy your fender or your brake, you bolt it on, and you put the pegs.
And
the pegs, I gotta show the pegs, guys. So let's go.
Hold on, bro. 1 sec before you go to the pegs. Sorry, man. So with that brake hole, is that like that so you can slide it back and forth?
Yeah.
Like you can adjust how close to your wheel Yeah, sick. All right, that's dope.
Yeah, it's adjustable.
All right, carry on, bro.
Size wheels you run and everything. But let's see right here. We have any specs or anything on it? Does it tell you what you can run or anything? I don't believe it allows you to tell you what specs you can run anything on this deck. Okay. If you want to view a previous deck, not a previous deck video, but we had a video about Andrew Broussard and Proto. You can check exactly out what's going on with that. But 83 is going to be more responsive, and that's because it's kind of a park deck, the Eclipse deck. You know, I mean,
yep.
It's 5.5 hybrid. You can run it for whatever. It's boxed. I want to bring that. Where is the deckhands? Here we go. So we're looking for a 5.5 kit.
Oh, they have the Proto
Death Star
logo on the end. Yeah, that's sick, man. I fuck with that, dude. I like that.
And this is what you're getting with it. You're getting basically everything you need to put your wheels on your deck.
Yeah, you drop out your axle and your spacers.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I believe for the larger decks, though, you get other things. I thought you got both sized. Yeah, so if you get a larger deck, which we're not talking about right now, but I think it's 6 and above, they send you other sets of spacers. I'm not sure why you wouldn't be able to run 30s on a 5.5 Eclipse deck, but that's just some information, some little sprinkle of knowledge. But this deck, man, I really like it. It looks awesome in the black colorway.
Yeah, I like the black a lot.
I wish Proto still did the Proto black neck. Yeah, man. That looks dope.
Yo, can you get a Nex?
Probably
Can you get one of the Nex in purple, bro? Is there a purple one?
There is a purple one, man.
I see it. Yo, because I'm thinking
older, I think this might be an older neck, but.
Yeah, but I just thought of like the black deck with the purple neck, bro. Like that'd look sick. Some black bars, like
orange, pink.
Yeah, like the black deck and then a colored neck, bro. I reckon that'd be the way to go.
I might be tripping, but I thought I saw a blue one once in my lifetime. No? Alright, man. I thought it might have been somebody powder coated their neck blue, but it looked so dope. Alright, so he's got the longer version of
Alright, what we got here is the new Proto Eclipse deck plate. This thing's coming in at 5.5 by 23, making it the biggest deck plate that they currently offer. Due to a little bit of missing technical information on their website, I don't know what the foot space is or what the weight is. So today we're going to be finding that out, as well as what is the biggest size wheel that can fit on this deck. I know a lot of Proto guys run 110s, but I'm just curious, what is the biggest wheel we can get on here?
That's what I was
If you're one of those people that are saying, where's the 6 wide, RIP Proto, where's the 6 or we riot. If you're one of those, I'm going to go ahead and bet that you probably couldn't lock onto a 50 if you had a 9 wide. So respectfully, keep your mouth shut.
And the larger decks were not out
accounting
yet.
For as far forward as your foot can go. And with a Proto wheel on the back, you can see that this thing is boasting 18 inches of foot space. Alright, we already know a 110 will fit on a Proto deck perfectly, but what we have here is a TSI wheel coming in at 120 by 30.
The TSI wheel looks pretty dope, dude. In white.
The stock spacers on the Proto deck should accommodate for this core size.
Yeah, bro.
But will there be enough cutout?
I'm a fan of white wheels, bro. Like even when they go that sort of bone gummy color, like
30 wheel.
I still reckon that looks cool on a setup.
It just fits.
Of a Proto deck with the stock spacers.
That's kind of dope.
But that's not where our testing ends. Now we're going to see about a 12 standard.
12 standard.
This Ethic Mogwai does have a bigger core size, so the stock Proto spacers will not work. But with some careful spacer placement, you can in fact get this wheel to sit snugly inside of the wheel
really
cutout.
Dope seeing 12 standards on Protos.
Moving on to the weigh-in, you can see the Proto is coming in at 4 pounds 7 ounces.
Okay.
Note this is without the deck ends.
So a little
and
heavier,
in comparison, we have a John Dev North deck. This thing's coming in at 4 pounds 12 ounces, also without the deck plugs.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, you want to see these clips? Let's see if we can see what we got.
Yeah, I want to see if the dude's got some speed.
Alright.
Oh, speed whip. Alright. My guy.
Good usage of a spot.
Oh, that's a Capsy clip right there. That's one of your ones, bro.
Little crazy usage. Nice.
Oh, nearly smashed his face on that thing. Ooh, the full cab. Let's go. The half cab whip.
Alright.
Alright. I'll pay him for those little clips. Good shit, my guy.
We know proto decks are good for street though, so we're not. That's not really.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that really
What?
concludes the decks
What's
that
the
I got.
biggest they do?
The biggest deck that they do? Here. We'll do a little
Yeah.
we'll do a little side looking. We'll do a little I don't want to know about. We already know about proto. If you don't know
Go
about
check that
proto, go learn your history. Go surf the videos. We have a 7x24, I think, somewhere. Yeah. On the cover.
Alright, facts. Yo, and it's only 100 USD. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, the best thing about proto is you got, if you snap, I mean, it is a little expensive on the investment, but once you snap your deck, bro, $100.
They are the cheapest to run
$100. And let's say you want
overall.
something smaller. Let's say you want something smaller, like a 5.5, like we were just mentioning. You could just swap your deck out with the Eclipse deck, get the larger size that they got in the 23, and boom, you got a park deck. Alright, everybody, that's going to conclude the episode on decks. And once again, we had Quill with the 7 wides, showed us a Europa 2 Aztec. We had a North Horizon 7 wide and a Tilt Formula 7 wide. I backed him up with a Ventura 7 wide. And then we had an Ethic Pandemonium in the 5.5 with the 3 options of length sizes, etc. And our final deck was a 5.5 Eclipse deck by Proto with an 83 head tube angle. Catch you in the next one, and I hope to see you guys. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, follow on the Instagram. We're going to have the Instagram on the link below. Peace.